Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for the second half of July. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post every month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what we have for Pisces on the second half of July. As always, I will leave information on how to contact me for my services and personal readings in the description box, okay? Wish fulfillment, okay? Fulfillment of wishes, 9 of Cups there. Let's see, your 9th cup, what's going on with it? Your 9th cup is missing you, okay? So this can be a soulmate being called in, these combination of cards, if you don't have somebody in mind. If you have somebody in mind, this person is missing you. It would almost seem like you're wishing for each other and missing each other. So why not come forward? Let's see. Let's see here what's going on. Conflict and defeat. Okay, so you both are feeling like everything, all is gone, all is lost here. In an energy of lack. I feel like the watery season we've just passed through may have got you in your feelings and your soulmate in their feelings here. So if you are missing somebody, they're missing you too. It's like, I just can't take the arguments anymore. I feel like if you have been single a long time, because the 9 is related to the Hermit self, it's like you're refilling the love for yourself, but you're also longing for a soulmate here, okay? So that 5 of Swords, this person may return when Mercury goes retrograde, and that will be in Libra season, as I've been preaching all year. Mercury will retrograde in all the air signs this time. It'll be chaotic. So they're not reaching out here because they feel defeated, that they've lost the chance here. I feel like your ancestors are trying to prop you up though. So let's see, there's still work to be done. I just heard King of Wands here. So I feel like although you want to take action towards them, you're holding yourself back as much as you can here. They're sort of trying to reach you in 5D here, if you know what that is. But they're sitting on their throne, not taking action. The World card, this cycle is not over, so you're going to be presented with an opportunity to reach out to each other. Some of you do have somebody new coming in. Be careful here, I will say, with this energy of lack, not to, maybe you have like trust issues from a past relationship and you call in a new soulmate and you get suspicious of their actions. That sort of thing can be happening here with these combination of cards, with it being a general reading. So if you are meeting somebody new or you've met somebody new and you're suspicious of them, it might be something to do with, you know, trust issues or certain situations you've been through in the past, because the 9 is asking us to look at self here. Make sure we're knowing we love ourselves and that we deserve love. Temperance. So yeah, this can indicate a second chance. Now being orchestrated by the divine here. Only action can be taken when the work is done, because, you know, I heard there's still work to be done. So that's only when the second chance will be allowed by the divine, if you like. So let's see here. 2 of Swords. So some of you have maybe tried to move on to a new soulmate because you didn't hear any information about this soulmate. So, you know, when we feel in our intuition that this person's coming towards me and then they don't come because they're blocked by the divine, it makes us question, okay, what were all those signs I was seeing? You know, was that just me? You know, was I, you know, just hurt? Was I in recovery and things like that? So this indecision is holding you back from letting go or even moving on. So you seem sort of like stuck still at the moment. But the divine here is trying to orchestrate this connection. So what's meant to be will be. Don't worry about that. It won't pass you by. What's meant to be will be. Don't overthink it and get stuck, because this will only, you know, hinder you along the way. We see the 5 of Swords with the 2 of Swords below. So that's the trust issues that I was speaking of. The Empress now, right? So let what's meant for you be drawn towards you, okay? Don't chase nobody. We attract. So learn about attracting and manifesting during this time, because it does seem like you've done work on learning to love yourself again and things like that. Learning about the new you, what your future desires are, what your abundance is, you know, what your calling is here. It's like a whole new world has been opened up to you, and now you have to learn about yourself all over again here. Temperance is that higher learning card. When you move to an energy of abundance, so then you need to learn, okay, what am I attracting in this vibration? If I want to attract in somebody who's a lower vibration, it won't work, right? So what can you do? Nothing really. They have to do the work before the divine will allow it. Okay. Some of you can even be pregnant at this time, yeah, becoming a mother, or a new like grandbaby coming into the family. Things like that, or get somebody pregnant at this time. So if you are just carelessly you know, sleeping around, I would be careful. If you're trying for a baby, this would be a great time to do it. Also Pisces, with this Queen of Cups energy, it's saying stop being overly giving. You're trying to raise your vibrations to the Empress energy. When you're in this Queen of Cups energy, it might feel more natural to you, but people might take advantage of your kindness here. Okay, you know, just because we're kind to a lion doesn't mean it won't eat us, right? It still will. Sometimes we have to stand up for ourselves. And part of healing and growing is being aware of how much we allow other people to do to us, being accountable for our own actions, or letting people continue to take us for granted when we've seen the red flags, right? So the Queen of Cups, she overly gives, like she's loving unconditionally, she's loving even maybe through abuse and things with the King of Wands energy, somebody who doesn't deserve her energy. So let's say you break up with somebody who doesn't deserve your energy. If you chase them, they won't see your worth. If you move on and, you know, help yourself up into a better place, then they'll see what they've lost, okay? So I know it's not nice to see what's lost, but it just seems like this is it. This person is, I think, going to... yeah, Eight of Cups, somebody who walked away from you here is now regretting it. And I feel like that's because the divine stepped in and sort of made sure you two couldn't come together. If this is somebody new coming towards you, if it's not you with trust issues, it might be them. So they might be like really obsessive with you, like, where are you going? I really miss you and I really need you here. So this person might have issues that they need to work on themselves, not giving in to their every demand. And, you know, they have to see that if you have trust issues, that's you. I'm not being unfaithful. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. So it can be like every time you leave the house, like, where are you going? What are you doing? And things like that. It's like they regret leaving, but... or they're in two minds about leaving. If you're in a current relationship, somebody's in two minds about leaving, and it may be a third party situation where, you know, they're going to choose who values themselves the most. So let's say there's a guy and two girls. The guy will choose, I guess, the person who's seeming to value themselves the most, right? So if you come in and you say, but I'll forgive you and I'll love you and things like that, this person will walk away. If you say to that person, I'm out of here, I'm too good for you, bye-bye, they will chase you. Okay? I know that's quite harsh and difficult to hear, but it's just the message that's here, right? I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, guys. Ace of Pentacles. So... this is somebody trying to reach out to you, trying to get your attention, because now, you know, you're attracting them in. You're not chasing them. What they want to offer here is a pentacle. Hopefully, if this is somebody new coming into your life here, and you're asking, will I meet somebody soon? Yes, you're calling somebody in here. Five of Cups is that longing and calling out to your soulmate. So using affirmations, prayers and things like that will really help you get this committed offer. Don't, I guess, chase people. The offer, what's meant for you will come to you here. What you're looking for is looking for you also. The divine will orchestrate you coming together at the right time. Three of Swords here. Anybody who's currently in a relationship might just be starting to go through a heartbreak because their partner has walked away and made the offer to somebody else here. Like I said, made the offer to the Empress when I was speaking about, you know, choosing between these two women. It doesn't matter. It can be two men and one woman, or vice versa, or it could be all females or all males. I just gave it as an example. But the person who seems to be going to leave them, this person has abandonment issues, so they chase the person who will walk away from them. It can be that you end up hurt from this third party situation, Pisces. If this has already occurred, this World card might be a cycle that you might re-enter into if you don't check out the red flags at the very beginning of a relationship. So even if it's somebody new, it might be entering you into the same cycle if you accept somebody who hasn't done the work, or if you learning to love yourself and attracting people in still feeling a lack energy, right? So if you're still not fully understanding how much you deserve love, you know, and if you're not fully understanding that no, we're not supposed to do things to get something in return, but people who love us and respect us want to give us energy back in return, right? So when this is healed, this will give you some sort of major clarity, okay? So the pain leaves when the teaching is done. If you go and meet somebody new and you haven't fully learnt the lesson, you will repeat the same cycle here. So I know that's a bit crazy, but I'm telling you guys because I don't want you to repeat that same cycle. So even if you feel like, nah, that was my story, no, this will be your story again. If you, there you go, haven't learned your lesson. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if we've, you know, been through this heartache and we're like, I hate people, I hate this, I hate that, then we haven't fully healed. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring here. Okay. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Those of you who feel like, you know, be honest with yourself, knowing where you're at, is very important to know where you want to go, right? Because if you know where you're at, okay, I'm not ready yet. You don't want to get into a relationship maybe because you're feeling a little bit lonely, and then repeat the same cycle because you sort of knocked back down to a more painful place, right? So free yourself if this is the case for you. If you feel you're fully ready and you've learned the lessons, you forgive and heal the past, you know nobody's to blame. With that Sun card, you're fully healed and have clarity. You have a real genuine offer coming towards you here, a true love. If you've already met them and, you know, things are going great between you guys, this is a romance of a lifetime. Good luck, guys.